Spyderco Parrot 3 CPM Cruwear DLC blade, the Smooth G10, which I love. No excuse about this not going in and out of your pockets. It just looks great, and for all the people that have been whining about the stainless steel liners or asking for them, they're blacked out. Blacked out compression lock side, blacked out, the whole liners on the inside. This is a blackout knife, completely. I didn't really ever care about that, but now that I look at it, it does add to it. I think it looks great. This knife is still available, amazingly. I don't know if it's the bad rap the Smooth G10 gets, but everybody's complaining that they haven't been able to get production in S45, or they want some other steel. This is available. It's been sitting there for days, and it hasn't sold out. So I don't know if it's just a combination of, because I know this Smooth G10 has gotten a bad rap in the past. It's actually very pocketable. It's easy on the going in and out of your pants. I really like it. Or it's just the fact that the exclusives are ordering more of them now. $164.50. CPM Cruwear DLC talks about the Smooth G10 up here. Typical Parrot 3. The other is the Blade HQ Smock. This is another version that just dropped, the regular satin version of this blade. I think it was last month. You can see it's got the, I'm pretty sure this, all the hardware and everything is the titanium nitride coated. Look at that blade, look at that finish. It's just like the Spyderco Tough, the DLT exclusive. Absolutely stunning. Almost like gun bluing. I wanted to use the light on the phone for the liner, so we'll turn that off, see if that gets better here. You can see the blacked out liners on this too. I'm pretty sure that's the same coating. See the cool effect that it has in here. Same edge grind that I've come to expect from Taichung. Whittles hair. For some reason, I don't know if it's the coating or this one's just, I have a few other smocks. This one is just solid. I usually get a little ting when I open it. I don't know if you can hear this. It's just solid. I don't know if it's my, the other one I haven't really opened that much, the other Blade HQ, but my standard carbon fiber version that there's the production version. I don't know if the tube's rattling in the back, because that has been known to happen on these Taichung models, and that's what I'm hearing. This one is just solid. I think this is a gorgeous knife. I know people are already, that's the whole idea. These are either going to dye them or change the scales. Some guys are going to go for carbon fiber and go for the blackout look. These are sold out. It took, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. I think they're around all day. I'm not sure. So this one was $217, which, considering the coating on the blade and the M4 and the liners and everything, I don't think that's that far out. It shows the titanium nitride coated, the M4 jade scales. And I learned a little bit from reading up on it, and also from some of my subscribers, especially my buddy Merrick in Indonesia, and he basically said that when done properly, I always thought that it was just a misconception. I think a lot of people had a misconception about this coating, that it was weaker than DLC. It's actually not, and if done properly, it could be actually harder than DLC. I think he was explaining to me that it can't be, to the maximum hardness, because that would mess with the actual, the tempering of the blade and everything. So, but it's still, this is very durable. You're not losing anything from the DLC. And actually, when you're actually looking at the literature on the tool, supposedly it's more efficient in cutting. It's slippery, I guess slipperier, or just glides through material a little bit better than the DLC. If you look, the way its light shines off of it. This usually, when you start cutting things, it usually gets shiny spots on it. But Thought I cut myself, I didn't. Here's the paperwork on the Smock. The box. The pair of 3. Let's see if it says anything about the liners in here. It just says, talks about the, you know, the DLC. I don't see anything where it says, it just says to match the pocket, the handles, pocket clip, and other hardware, which is like the other ones, but they are blacked out, guys. So I'll put these up. Pair of 3. This is the Yojimbo I've been carrying recently. I got this on trade, and I just had the hardest detent in the world. You can almost barely flick it out. You could roll it out, but now it's just, I took it apart and I adjusted the detent. This is a great knife. I put a, this is the one knife that the actual stock clip was interfering with me. It was so long, and it just, because of the skinny handle, just for me with my big hands, it just was an issue. Now that I put this lynch clip on there, it's one, it sits deeper in the pocket, and it's just stellar to operate now. If you guys, I'm not a fidgeting kind of person, but if you do like to fidget, this is a stellar knife because of the heavy blade, and it's just really useful for everyday carry. So. Well, I just wanted to do a quick shout out. I've never asked for likes or subscribers. I've just always wanted to do my own thing. I had health injuries. That's the reason why I started the channel, because I was bored and I was kind of stuck at home. That I've gotten so many subscribers and views has been amazing to me. It's just been awesome. I'm basically what I wanted to do. I wanted to get videos and pictures of knives so people can look at them without really giving too much of an opinion. And that's what I've always tried to do. And lately I've just kind of focused on my own knives that I like. But there is a channel that I wanted to talk about. It's Timbo 437 and Florida Man Knives. This guy's already taken off. He is a fidgeter. I don't know if he's younger than me. He sounds younger than me. I've talked to him in an email. He's just he's got so much energy to give. It's kind of infectious when you're watching his video, but he's flicking the knife the whole time. He's also really into butterfly knives. Just a good guy. And this Timbo 437, he been a subscriber of mine for a long time. He's commented on tons of videos, and I think he's just started his own channel. But we have very similar taste in knives, especially fixed blades. And he's very informative. Like me, he does not really care what happens to his channel. He's just having a good time. So you guys want to look him up and see if, you know, it's something that you're interested in. The Blade HQ Smock with the titanium nitride coated blade and the blacked out hardware. Sold out. Still available with the blacked out liners. Pair of 3, knife center exclusive. Just a cool knife. This one's a little stiff. Pair of 3 smooth G10. Have a good one.